Welcome back, everyone. In this lesson, we are going to talk about tables. Okay, so we are going to talk about how we can use table. We are going to talk about the tables and the examples of how we can use tables. Okay, so what is table? I want you to open the first file. You can get the file, the code file on GitHub. I will put the link on the description below, so you can get the code file for this lesson on GitHub. I would make sure I put the description on the link in the description below inside of YouTube, so you can get the link to the GitHub file. Okay, so the code file here, you can open what is table and let's see this together. Okay, so if you still don't have the table, if you still don't have the code file, you can follow along how with this lesson. You can still follow along with this lesson. Okay, all you just need to do is try out the examples as we go about it. Okay, so what is table? So table is an arrangement of information or data. So you know table, the normal general table is an arrangement for information or data. Okay, so we all know that table is an arrangement for information and data, typically in rows and column. Okay, or possibly in a more complex structure. Okay, so tables are widely used in communication, research, and data analysis. So where you can use tables are communication, research, and data analysis. Okay, so HTML table for developer helps them arrange data into rows and columns. Okay, so HTML table allows developers to arrange data into rows and columns. I'm going to show you how you can do that by defining a table. So that moves us to the next topic, which is defining a table. So to define a table, you need to have your table tag. Okay, so the table tag here defines an HTML table. Okay, the HTML table consists of one table element, which is the table tag, and one or more tr, th, and td elements. Okay, so you can have one or more tr, th, and td elements. Okay, so tr for the row, th for the head, td for the column. Okay, I hope you understand that. Okay, so table row, table head, and table column. Okay, so that is that. So the tr element define the table row. Okay, as you can see, the th element define the table header, and the td element define a table cell. Okay, so it defines a table cell, or you can also call it a column. Okay, any which way you want to do or call it, then you should call it. Okay, well, it's more widely known as table cell. Okay, so an HTML table may also include caption, col group, tol group, t-head, t-foot, and t-body element. Okay, so let's quickly move on to the table. Okay, so to define a table, you are going to say table. To define a table, this is it here. You are going to say table tag, tr. So let me redo this so that you can get it. Okay, so you can say table like this. Okay, then open the tag and close the tag. Then tr like this. You open the tag and close the tag. Then th inside of our t, so which is th is t head. Okay, so we are going to say days of the week. Okay, so that is that. So let's say savings here. Okay, so we are going to say savings here. Savings, just like that. Okay, so inside of this tr, so you can see this is a row. Inside of this row, we have these cells. We have two header cells. Okay, we have the days of the week and savings cells. Okay, so we are going to define another row here, which is going to carry the Monday, the days of the week. What is the day of the week? Monday. So we have the td cell, which is the cell. Then Monday, then we can now have another cell which is like, let's say, like 100 USD. Okay, so just like this. Okay, so I hope you get this. So this is the table row. Over here, inside of one row we have two cells, so we created another row at the bottom. Inside of that another row we have another two cells. Okay, so let's preview this and see how it looks like. Dividing the table, so we've divided the table and this is how it looks like. You can see the days of the week, the first cell and the second cell here. Okay, and yeah, that is the second cell, you can see it. So we move on to the next row, which has the Monday as the first cell and 100 USD as the second cell. Okay, so that is that about that. So that is that about dividing a table. Okay, so the next one we are going to talk about here is table border. Okay, so let's move on to table border. Okay, so what is table border? The border is how we create, the border is what we would use to differentiate our cells, okay, or the table cells. Okay, so the table border in HTML is used to display a border around the table. So it would display a border around the table content. So it can also display a border around the table cell. This can be set around the table by specifying value like a 0 for no border is showing around the table cell. So what this one is trying to tell us is that if you specify border to be 0, you are going to have no border around the table cells or around the table. But if you specify 1 for the border, you are going to have a border that surrounds the table. Okay, so like this, I hope you understand how to create a table. Then by creating a table, we can quickly create a border. So how does this look like? Let me preview this on the browser for you to see. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the browser. Okay, days of the week, savings, you can see the border around the table. Okay, so that is why we have, or that is how to create a border. If you want to extend, or if you want a multi-car border, you can make this 2 and save and refresh it like this, and you would have something more thicker, or a border that is more thicker. Let's say slow PC, let's say to save, refresh. Okay, you can see, so you can see that this table has multi-line. The more you increase the number of the border here, this is actually border, as you can see. I know this is not very clear, but you can see it now that it's a border. So I wrote border. So if you don't want to use your CSS cascading style sheet to apply border to your table, you can actually use an attribute and a table attribute that is called border. So by using the table attribute called border, you can say border equal to. Okay, so you would have a thick border around your table. Okay, so that's that about table borders. So the next one we are going to talk about here is table what's it called? It's table header. Okay, so table header. What does table header looks like, or how do we use table header? Table header is how, or it is where the head of your table would be. Okay, so that is where all the table head would be. Okay, so table header, if you can see, we can say table header can have header for each column or row, for many columns or row. So table header are divided within the th element. So each th element represents a table cell. Okay, what this one is trying to tell us here is that this th here is the table header. Okay, so it is the table head. Okay, so we have th. So this th means the header for the table. So in this row, you don't forget this tr is row. Tr here is row. You can see the closing tag over here. Whenever you click on this tr, it is going to highlight the closing tag. So you can see, let's do it again for this one. So that goes for all HTML elements. When you do td, it's going to highlight it too, you can see. Okay, so that's that about that. Okay, so let's quickly get back to table head. Okay, so or table header. So by the time you use tr or tr as the row and you insert th inside of tr, you are going to have the cells of head, as in you are going to have the cells of header. So we have 3 headers inside of this row. So let's preview this and see what it looks like for horizontal header and vertical table header. Okay, so let's preview this and see how it looks like. To preview this, I'm going to do this Alt-Shift-B, and Alt-Shift-B is an extension that I've installed on Visual Studio Code. I will show you that one of these days. I'm going to show you how to install extension on your Visual Studio Code. So let's quickly move on to showing you the table header. Okay, so this is what the table header looks like. Let's see. Alt-Shift-B. Okay, so fine, you can see the table header for this first row or first table. The table header for this first table, which is the horizontal table, you can see is the horizontal table header, which is first name, last name, and age. In horizontal way, you can see that the first name, last name, and age is the header for this table. Okay, this table ends here, so this is the whole of this table here. Okay, so first name, last name, and age is for this table. So first name, you have Jill, you have Eve, you have last name of Smith, Jackson, and age of 50 and 94. Okay, that is that for the first table, which is an horizontal table header. So for the vertical table header, which comes this way, okay, you can see that this vertical table header has a first name, last name, and age over here as the horizontal table, as the vertical table header. So let me show you the code. You can see. So the vertical table header has only one cell of th inside of the tr. So it has the other cell of td and td. So this td means cell for, so you have cell here, you have the cell here, so which means first name, as in a row we have first name, Jill, and Eve. So first name, Jill, and Eve in this row. Okay, so that is that about table header. So for the second row, the same thing goes for that. So this th makes it black. You can see it is more bold. It makes it bold. The reason why it is bold is because it is the header of the table. That is why we have th here. Okay, so that is that about table header. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this. Okay, so let's quickly move on to the next one, which is the merge column. So how would you merge column in table, or how would you merge table column? Okay, so there are some situations whereby you would want to merge a table column. Okay, so let me quickly show you this code and show you how to merge a table column. But before then, I'll tell you to merge table column in HTML. Use the col span attribute in TD. Okay, you have to use the col span attribute in TD tag. With this, you can merge cell with each other depending on the value of the col span attribute. Okay, so what is the col span attribute? Let's move to the place where the col span attribute is. You can see this here is the unmerged table. Okay, so this table here is unmerged. Let me preview this to you and you will see what I'm talking about. Okay, let me preview this to you and you see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is it. This is unmerged table and this is merged table. Okay, so we are actually talking about the merged table. So let me move to the merged table. Okay, so let's move to the merged table here. Okay, you can see the merged table here. Okay, so I'm saying that if you want to merge table, or I said that if you want to merge table, you are going to use the attribute of colspan, and you are going to insert the cell, the amount of cell you want to merge. You are going to insert it inside the colspan. Okay, so let's assume we want to merge 3 cells now. So this is the row, the first table row here. You can see this is the first table row, which is here. You can see like this. The second table row, which is here like this, you can see the second table row over here, and the third table row, which is here, you can see the third one over here. So if we want to merge the second table row, okay, so we are going to do td colspan equals 2. So we want to merge 2 cells together. That is why we have td colspan equals 2. That is why we have this 2 colon. Okay, colon span equals 2. Okay, so that is why we have this 2 cell merged. Okay, so assuming we want to merge 3 cells, we are going to do colspan 3. Okay, so by doing this, we are going to take this off because this we don't need anymore. So by doing this and save, and we can refresh, you will see that we've merged 3 cells together, or we've merged 3 columns. Okay, so that is how to merge a table in HTML5. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give a like, give a thumbs up or a like on this video, so that it can help me, motivate me to make more videos that are even better than this. Okay, so thanks for your support, and thanks for always coming back on this channel. Thank you so much. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thanks for watching this video. Send your questions and subscribe for more lessons like this.